Hey everyone, this is your stimulus update, stimulus check update, and stimulus package update for Wednesday, July 22nd. In this video, I'm going to be going over the latest in the talks with the second stimulus check, the stimulus proposals being talked about in the House, the Senate, and the Trump administration, and all the latest news on that. I'm going to be going over what we know, what is still being discussed, and what is probably going to happen in the next stimulus package. Welcome to my channel. My name is Justin and I do stimulus updates and I give financial advice. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And I would appreciate it if you like this video if you find the content helpful. Congress is finally back in session and talks are ramping up about the next stimulus package. And the Senate's proposal could be released as early as today. Since it hasn't been finalized, I want to go over what we know and what is still being discussed and deliberated behind the scenes. So what do we know will be in the next stimulus package? Well, first off, the big one, the one that everyone is wondering about, the next stimulus package will include a second stimulus check. The House has always been on board. The Trump administration and President Trump has gotten on board recently. And yesterday, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said, "We want another round of direct payments to help American families keep driving our national comeback." So now the House, the Senate, and President Trump are all on board with the second stimulus check to individuals. So the next stimulus package will include a second stimulus check to individuals. That's all but confirmed now. The second thing we know about the next stimulus package is that the unemployment benefit will be extended. The only question there is how much the unemployment benefit will be. The House of Representatives wants a full extension of the $600 per week, and the Senate wants something that's lower, and the Trump administration wants something that's lower as well. Steve Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, has talked about putting a cap on the unemployment benefits so that they are not any more than 100% of the salary or pay that a person was making while they were working. They think that it creates a disincentive for people to go back to work if they're making more money on unemployment than they were making at their regular job. So while we know that the unemployment benefit should be extended, we do not know the amount that it will be extended for. These following items will probably be included in the Senate stimulus proposal, but may not be included in the final stimulus package that's passed. The first one is the Senate proposal will include funding for schools to open in the fall. The Trump administration has said that this is a priority for them, and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has also said that this should be part of the next stimulus package. So funding for schools to open in the fall should be part of the Senate's stimulus package and may be part of the final stimulus package. The Senate proposal is also going to include more funding for COVID-19 testing. Although the Trump administration has claimed that they do not need any more funding, and actually there is more funding that still hasn't been used from the previous allotment. But the Senate proposal probably will include funding for COVID-19 testing. Mitch McConnell has said that that's a priority for them. The Senate proposal is also likely to include protections for hospitals, schools, universities, churches, nonprofits, businesses, and government agencies to protect them all from lawsuits tied to COVID-19 infections. These protections would ensure those organizations aren't liable or can't be sued by people that contract COVID-19 in their establishment unless they found that there was gross negligence. Mitch McConnell has said that this is a high priority for the next stimulus package. So what are the things that we're still wondering about and that are still being discussed for the next stimulus package? Number one, how much will the next stimulus check be? Most people think that the next stimulus check will be $1,200, although there is a chance that it could be a slightly lower amount. So we do not know the amount of the next stimulus check. We also don't know who will be eligible for the next stimulus check. A lot of talk has been made about the $40,000 income limit that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell talked about a few weeks ago. However, that income limit is something that wasn't discussed yesterday. It seems like there's a lot of traction to use the same requirements as the first stimulus check to facilitate the next stimulus check going out quicker and more easily. Those people on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or VA benefits should be included in the next stimulus check, although like I said, this is still up in the air who is going to be eligible for the next stimulus check. My guess is it's going to be close to the first stimulus check and close to the CARES Act. For those of you that were claimed as dependents on someone else's taxes, the HEROES Act that was passed in the House back in May included provisions for those that were claimed as dependents on someone else's taxes, and they would receive $1,200 under the HEROES Act. We don't know if the next stimulus check will include payments for individuals that were claimed on someone else's taxes. Those that were ages 17 and above that were claimed on someone else's taxes did not receive the $500 credit or the $1,200 stimulus check in the first round of stimulus checks. And I think that was a pretty major oversight. So there's a chance that the next stimulus check will include those that are claimed as dependents, but this is still up in the air. The next thing we don't know if it will be in there or not is hazard pay for essential workers. This is something that was talked about a lot a few weeks ago, but I haven't heard anything recently about hazard pay for essential workers. It does sound like this will probably be left out of the Senate's proposal, and there's a chance that it will be left out completely out of the next stimulus package. So hazard pay for essential workers is something that probably is not going to happen for the next stimulus package. A payroll tax cut is one more thing that might be included in the next stimulus package. President Trump has said that that should be a priority to help businesses and individuals have more money in their pockets by reducing their tax burden. However, opponents of this have said that it's not going to help those that lost their jobs, and it's not going to be a good thing for those programs that already are lacking in funds that would be cut because of this payroll tax cut. So a payroll tax cut is a possibility for the next stimulus package, but there's also a good chance that it won't be included in the next stimulus package as well. The last thing, we don't know how much the next stimulus package is going to be. The House of Representatives is asking for around $3 trillion like they did in the HEROES Act. The Senate has said something about a $1 trillion cap on the next stimulus package, and the White House has said possibly a little bit more than that. Steve Mnuchin is currently working as the mediator between Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, and the Trump administration, and trying to get them all to agree on what's going to be in this next stimulus package. It's critical that they all agree on what's in the next stimulus package so that this can pass quickly. They're down to about 2.5 weeks before they all go on recess again. So it's kind of crunch time at this point. They need to work something out quickly, and they need to work something out that they can all agree on before that August 7th recess. They both have national conventions in the month of August, both the Democrats and the Republicans. They both want to be able to point to the stimulus package that was passed and say, look at what we did for you, the American people, during those conventions. So they're wanting to get this passed before the August recess. They're going to have a lot of things that they're going to have to argue and discuss, but I think it will pass before the August 7th recess. And as far as when the next stimulus checks are going to go out, the earliest we could see them go out is probably about 2 weeks after that August 7th deadline. If they pass something on August 7th, then by the 21st of August, possibly if they keep the same eligibility requirements as the first stimulus check, then we could possibly see stimulus checks going out by August 21st. That's not a certainty, and that may be the earliest we could see the next stimulus check. This has been your stimulus update for Wednesday, July 22nd. If you haven't subscribed already, just subscribe right now. It's free, and I'll keep you up to date on all the latest proposals, stimulus checks, and all the latest on stimulus updates. And then hit the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. If you found this content helpful, be sure to like this video so that YouTube will share it with others. Thank you once again so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.